Hey guys, welcome back to Sissy Spaces. In today's video, I'm sharing lots of deep cleaning motivation, a little bit of organizing, and some laundry motivation, along with lots of cleaning and organizing tips that I use to maintain a clean and tidy home. I'm also sharing a new recipe that hubby discovered using roasted seaweed wraps. And as you can see, we're starting by deep cleaning the walls, moldings, blinds, and furniture in hubby's office using the Swiffer dry sweeping mop and duster. And I'm alternating between the two because the mop does a good job of cleaning the walls and moldings while the duster is great at cleaning the blinds. And by switching between the two cleaning tools, I was able to complete this cleaning task in under 10 minutes. By the way, if you enjoyed today's video, please remember to like, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share. In my opinion, the easiest way to keep your blinds clean is by dusting them regularly. And by doing so, you don't have to deep clean them as often. Once per year, I do deep clean the blinds using a microfiber cloth dipped in warm soapy water, and on occasion, I have removed the heavily soiled blind and soaked it in soapy water before wiping it down with a sponge. But to avoid having to do this often, I dust the blinds when able and if needed. And to keep the walls and TVs clean, I dust them on occasion using a Swiffer duster and mop or a long-handled feathered duster that hubby picked up years ago from Lowe's. And to remove smudges or fingerprints off the screen, I use 2 microfiber cloths, one dampened and the other dry, ensuring to completely dry the TV screen, which prevents streaks. Also, it's recommended that you check your TV's user manual because some TVs come with an anti-glare coating that may require a specialized TV screen cleaner. In order to prepare our spending budget for March, last night hubby and I added up all of our receipts for February and adjusted March's budget for the rising cost of groceries. This, along with several other budgeting techniques, have allowed us to become debt-free and keep it off for over 9 years. And to prevent identity theft and fraud, we shred all of our documents and receipts that are not needed. Also, shredding reduces paper waste and takes up less space than unshredded documents. Every 3 to 6 months, I clean the ceiling fans using a Swiffer duster or damp microfiber cloth. But I found that a damp microfiber cloth is only needed if there are visible stubborn stains remaining on the blades after dusting them. By the way, if you choose to use a damp microfiber cloth, be sure to completely dry the blades because any moisture remaining on them will attract more dust. Another budgeting tip that I've used over the past 9 years in order to remain debt-free is to take care of what I already have, such as furniture, versus purchasing something new. And to do this, I use a cleaning product that is safe but also suitable for the job. For example, this is an old oak desk that we've had in our family for over 20 years. And to keep it clean, I dust it regularly using a dry microfiber cloth or the Swiffer duster. And when deep cleaning is needed, like today, I use the Pledge Expert Care wood oil, which not only cleans the wood, but also conditions it. In the past, I've also used a damp microfiber cloth with a dry one to clean this desk, but lately prefer using the Pledge Expert Care wood oil. By the way, if you no longer like the look of your furniture, another budgeting tip is to paint it or sand it down and restain it. I have done this in the past and plan to continue to do so as needed. The recessed panels on this desk gives this piece a more traditional look than modern, but I do prefer traditional pieces or a style of furniture. Some may consider this piece old-fashioned or out of style, but in my opinion, I consider it timeless. I do have raised panel doors on our kitchen cabinets, which gives it a more sophisticated look, and raised panel cabinet doors are durable and built to last for many years. But I do like the look of this desk and will try to maintain it as long as possible. Also, if you're trying to decide between raised or recessed panels, the recessed panels are easier and quicker to clean than the raised ones. Here I'm dusting me and hubby's shadow boxes that were gifted to us at our retirements after serving 20 plus years in the military each. I do plan to clean the glass later in this video using the spray wave foaming glass cleaner. But first, I want to clean these bookshelves using the same microfiber cloth I used to clean the wood frame of the boxes. I have in the past used a damp microfiber cloth dipped in warm soapy water to clean them, but like alternating between the two in order to save time and money by not having to purchase the cleaning products more often. As I clean these bookshelves, you may have noticed that I use items as decor that serve different purposes, such as the white porcelain cake stands and mixing bowl. It can become expensive when decorating bookshelves, so to save money on decor, I like using these items as well as repurposing existing items and mixing up book stacking techniques. Also, the ceramic vases were on clearance and I spray painted them black, along with other unique and inexpensive thrift store finds. By the way, the wicker baskets are not only decorative, but we also use them to store our family photos as well as trinkets we've collected over the years. Along with this air filter that was a gift from hubby's late best friend and holds sentimental value. Along with using these porcelain cake stands as decor, I also use them to display the muffins and cookies I order occasionally from the Sam's Bakery. I recently picked up the 9-pack of the Member Spark variety muffins in the flavors lemon curd, chocolate chip, and triple berry, and they were absolutely delicious. I should have included a photo here, but there were only 2 left at the time of filming. By the way, along with cleaning the bookshelves, I also clean and organize the interior drawers and cabinets, but in order to save time, did most of it off camera last night after adding up all of our February receipts. But I am giving you a look of the organized cabinets here today as I clean the exterior and interior of the doors. Years ago, I had these file drawers installed to house all of our important documents, as well as the store paid bills and warranties for up to a year. These drawers have been a game changer, as I'm now able to keep all the files organized by title, which allows for easier retrieval as needed. I also added the doors on the ends of the last 3 shelves of this bookcase in order to hide any clutter, enhance the look of the bookcase, and protect the items on those shelves from dust, thus reducing the amount of time I would need to clean them. When deep cleaning, I try to be as thorough as possible, cleaning from top to bottom and sometimes from inside out. But when cleaning cabinets, I like to clean the doors first, which ensures I don't forget to clean them once done decluttering and organizing the contents. I also deep clean at least 1 room per week, but tidy several spaces throughout the week in order to maintain them. On occasion, like today, my cleaning routine may change. I had originally planned to deep clean this office only, but since I was able to do most of my cleaning and organizing of the cabinets and desk drawers last night, I have extra time to deep clean our foyer and dining room today, in which I'm sharing with you later in this video. And before cleaning the floors, I do want to remove some stains off the window moldings and baseboards I noticed earlier while dusting them. Max likes to stand in this area, placing his front paws on the window moldings as he observes what's happening outside. So here, I'm using this microfiber cloth with a little bit of pledge to remove them, which didn't take long at all. I no longer use a magic eraser when removing stains off moldings and walls because they can also remove the paint due to their abrasive nature. And to remove stubborn stains off walls, I prefer using the Zep Foaming Wall Cleaner, which works just as well, if not better. Whenever I clean, I always return my cleaning products and tools to their designated space. By doing this, it allows me to maintain a clutter-free zone as well as tidy the cabinets and spaces where the items are kept. Also, at times, I forget to take a break while cleaning, but I've found whenever I return cleaning supplies and tools, it forces me to leave that area, and when I do, I find myself taking a much-needed break, which was done several times today. As I cleaned this office, Max was spending most of his time with hubby and the boys. But as soon as I started cleaning his crate, he did break away to witness exactly what I was doing. And I finally found a cable management system from Amazon so we can organize all the cables, cords, and the surge protector located under hubby's desk. It is on hubby's honey-do list, and once completed, I'll share it in an upcoming video. Although at a glance, these floors don't look very dirty, but wait until you see the Swiffer sweeping cloth once done cleaning them. And unlike last week, I did remember to turn the iRobot on in the family room this morning, and we'll turn on the iRobot in the dining room once I go in there to deep clean it. I also want to deep clean the double staircase after cleaning the foyer and dining room, but decided to clean them tomorrow versus today. I did receive an offer from a sponsor to replace hubby's office chair, but I declined it because this chair may not be pretty, but is still in good shape. And the leather shows no signs of cracking and fading, and that's because at least once per month, I do deep clean and condition the leather using the Wyman's leather and conditioning wipes. The family and I also use these wipes to clean our leather shoes, and I on occasion use them to clean my leather purses. Again, this chair does show a few signs of aging, but it still works. And until it no longer does, we don't have any plans to replace it. This chair is over 10 years old, and 6 years ago, we did need to replace one of the wheels that cracked, but other than that, we've not had any other problems with it. And along with cleaning the leather, I clean the base, which is always the dirtiest part of the chair itself. In order to finish deep cleaning this office today, we'll use the Sprayway glass cleaner to clean the glass on me and hubby's shadow boxes, and then use the unbleached Clorox wipes to clean Max's crate. We're not mopping the floors in here on camera today, but I do have plans to mop the floors in here tomorrow, along with the floors in the foyer, dining room, and on the double staircase. If you've been with my channel for a while, you know I prefer mopping the floors in several rooms of our home all at once versus individually over a few days. As you can see, Max heard me moving his crate and came right over to supervise. I am moving as fast as I can because this does cause him some anxiety, and to be honest, it stresses me out as well. I also plan to sanitize his used towels and his favorite throw today, which is something he doesn't like but also must be done. Before placing this particular towel that we use as a crate liner in the wash, I do like removing any excess pet hair and debris. And whenever I wash his towels and throws, I also include the microfiber pet rugs located by the doors. This not only ensures a full load, but also means I only need to deep clean the tub of the washer once per week using my vinegar mixture. But I also clean the tub of the washer once per month using the Fresh washing machine cleaner tablets. To clean this foyer, we started by using a long-handled feather brush to dust the window and remove any cobwebs seen from the corners around it as well as the door. From there, we'll clean the door and side lights using a clean microfiber cloth dipped in warm soapy water. This door and side lights were painted black over a year ago, so using Dawn dish detergent and warm water to clean them is the best option. And although not shown, I did dry the door and side lights using a clean dry microfiber cloth once done. As you can see, the original color of this door and side lights were dark red in color, but we chose to paint it black, which worked with the existing colors within our home. Also, the interior of the door and side lights were showing signs of aging, with chips in the paint as well as fading in some areas. So painting the door black, in my opinion, was the best option. Deep clean this dining room, we'll start by cleaning the walls, blinds, and moldings using the same long-handled feather brush used in the foyer. We'll also use the same soapy water and microfiber cloth used earlier to remove any stains off the moldings and baseboards around the window as well. These blinds were installed last summer after replacing the window, so they're the newest within our home, which means they're the easiest to clean. Since replacing this window, we've not had any leaks, but our youngest son's bedroom window, which is located right above this one, is not so lucky. Hubby, with our oldest help, did patch any holes seen in the stucco surrounding the exterior of the window, and this helped, but it did rain recently, and afterwards I did notice a few drops on the window sill. Hubby will patch it again, and if any further leaks are discovered, we'll hire a professional window installer to take a look at it. Hubby and I have discussed having all of the stucco removed from around the windows on the front of our home, but didn't think it was necessary because we've only experienced leaks around this dining room window as well as the one above it. We're hoping after patching our youngest son's window again, this will no longer be an issue. And while patching it this time, we'll also place some clear waterproof silicone around the interior of the window as well. It has been a while since I cleaned the chandelier in this dining room, and when removing the table, I did notice a few cobwebs surrounding it. After dusting it, we'll use the damp microfiber cloth to clean the rod, chain, shades, and arms. and I'm being very careful as not to damage it. In the past, I have broken one of these glass shades, but was able to find a near perfect match at our local warehouse store. And if you look closely, you may be able to spot the new one. During the holidays, our youngest spilled some turmeric sauce on one of these chairs, and after removing the stain, I did clean the cushions on the remaining chairs. So today, we'll give the cushions a quick vacuum and clean the wood portion of the chairs using a damp microfiber cloth. These cushions are covered in a high-performance fabric, which means they're durable and easy to maintain. Along with cleaning the walls, moldings, chandelier, chairs, and table in this dining room today, I also plan to clean the ceramic clay pots that are currently on the table. And it's a good thing I did because they were filthy. Also, Max likes to look out this window as well as the one in the office. So along with cleaning the moldings around the windows in the office, we also need to clean the moldings around the windows in this dining room as well. In the past, when cleaning the back of these chairs, I didn't remove all of the moisture in between the crevices. As such, I noticed recently some of the wood has splintered and may need to be replaced in the near future. So for now, when cleaning these chairs, I check to ensure as much water as possible is removed from the microfiber cloth before wiping them down. And as an extra precaution, I use a dry microfiber cloth to remove any moisture seen trapped in between the crevices on the back of these chairs. Quick check-in. How are you doing? The family and I are doing well, except our youngest didn't get the internship he interviewed for 2 weeks ago. But as Sue said, the one he's meant to have will come his way. Also, Mom is continuing to do well and sends her love. To finish deep cleaning this dining room, we'll clean this artwork that has been in our family for over 30 years, as well as clean the ceramic clay pots and the table. The iRobot is doing a thorough job of cleaning the floors, so it won't take long to follow up with a quick vacuum. Also, we're not mopping the floors in here today, but we'll mop them tomorrow after mopping the office, foyer, and the double staircase. Up next, we'll deep clean the dining room table using the Pledge Expert Care Wood Oil and a clean dry microfiber cloth. By the way, the ceramic clay pots I cleaned earlier are from Wayfair, and I used some gift certificates received over the holidays to get them. Also, I should have shown you the microfiber cloth once done cleaning them because it was filthy. I do plan to place some stems in the ceramic clay pots and move them in another room within our home. So if you're not already subscribed, please do so you don't miss it. After deep cleaning this table, I did take a break before vacuuming the floors and returning the chairs to the table. The iRobot did a good job of cleaning the floors, so vacuuming them using the handheld Dyson V15 vacuum didn't take long at all. This is the point at which I realized I should call it quits because I hadn't prepped anything for dinner and it was getting pretty late. So once done replacing the chairs, vacuuming, and disposing of the dirty water, I called it a night and started the next day cleaning the double staircase. I also decided to leave the long-handled feather brush in the foyer so our oldest could dust the remaining walls in the foyer I was unable to reach. I started cleaning this double staircase late on this day because I had a few errands to run earlier this morning, as well as visiting Sam's and Walmart for our weekly grocery haul. Also, deep cleaning the staircase doesn't take very long at all, especially since I have the right cleaning tools to complete the job. And along with deep cleaning the staircase, I also need to place our daily load of laundry in the wash because I forgot to do it before running errands. But I did remember to reset the family room as well as tidy the kitchen and make our bed. In my opinion, one of the best decisions I made over a year ago was switching from the game pods to the game powdered detergent because while using the pods, they would often fail to dissolve completely, leaving a sticky residue on our clothes or in the washer. And when choosing a replacement, I chose to use powdered detergent versus liquid because powdered detergent is more cost effective, contains less preservatives than liquid detergent, and does a better job of removing stains. After disinfecting this laundry basket, I decided to take a break to see what hubby was prepping for dinner, and noticed that along with our usual sauteed kale, mushrooms with red peppers and roasted chicken, hubby also wanted to incorporate roasted seaweed wraps and fat tire L cheese. Before this day, I had tried or heard of roasted seaweed wraps or fat tire L cheese, but after trying them, they've become a favorite amongst the family. But at this point, I wasn't sure how he would combine these items, so I decided to continue to clean the double staircase and take it as a surprise later. And as you can see, these stairs were as dirty as ever. Also, I didn't record vacuuming this landing or removing stains off the risers, but they were done along with cleaning the lanterns I keep on the lower half of these stairs. As I was cleaning these stairs, I did hear the jingle on the LG washer, which means our load is ready to go on the dryer. But first, we'll finish cleaning these stairs and we'll do a quick check on hubby to see how far he's gotten with dinner, because I'm curious as to how he will incorporate the roasted seaweed wraps and fat tire L cheese with the sauteed vegetables and roasted chicken. At At this point, hubby had finished prepping the mushrooms, kale, and red peppers, as well as seasoned the chicken and placed it in the oven. By the way, since I'm in the laundry room, I want to share a quick tip you can use if you find your dryer shutting off prematurely without fully drying the load. Most dryers have a moisture sensor to automatically stop the cycle when clothes are dry. But if the sensors are dirty or damaged, they may not accurately read the moisture level, thus causing it to shut off prematurely. A quick fix is to clean them with a damp microfiber cloth and a drop of mild soap. And for most dryers, the moisture sensor is usually located inside the dryer drum or near the lint filter housing. I wish you could smell the roasted chicken that was in the oven because it smelled absolutely delicious. And of course, before returning to clean, I had to stop and look at what was done and ask the question, when can we eat? Because at this point, I was salivating. I did turn the iRobot on in the family room this morning, so the only area I need to vacuum today is by these stairs. And once done, returning the vacuum and setting up the ironing board, we'll check the dryer to see if our load is dry. As I unloaded the dryer, hubby announced that the chicken was ready. So instead of folding this load right away, we'll clean the dryer's lint filter and door to the dryer, then place this load on the ironing board so I can fold it later. I'm not sure what you would call this recipe, but hubby placed slices of the roasted chicken on the seaweed wraps, as well as a slice of the Fat Tire L cheese. He then placed fresh parsley and red onions on top of the cheese before wrapping the ingredients in the roasted seaweed wraps. It did take time to wrap the ingredients fully, but it was worth it. And after my first bite, I was hooked. And as always, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if so, please like, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.